are our options?
Everything in the world.
Absolutely, yes.
Can you play Gary Come Home, but the punk version?
The
Yes.
clunk version?
Punk.
Punk version.
Oh, we got viewers at home. All right, everybody, where's the camera? That camera. Welcome to the forum. We're a little bit early, so we've just been listening to
Is it
some
clean?
karaoke. This is Gary Come Home. Welcome. People will be here soon. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we got 2 viewers right now. Uh-oh. That we went down a viewer. Someone left. But if you're the one viewer that stuck with us, I appreciate you. Oh, that's a great song. Oh, we went up a viewer again. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming to the forum. We're just kind of waiting on people to arrive. Feel free to use the comment section if you have any song suggestions. We're here for it.
Nice.
Are we doing Can't Hold Us now?
Yep.
Is there swears in that even?
It should be
You're
clean.
right, there's a couple. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the forum.
Ayo.
Early viewers here. We're just having a... Oh, great. Welcome to the theater.
Well,
Thank you for
you might
joining
want
us.
to wait like a couple minutes
It's about
before you
to get
leave.
This is not the normal version
Okay.
of the song.
Go off,
Hi,
Macklemore.
Matt.
Let's go.
All right.
We had some people come in. Oh, wait, should we open those
Alright,
doors so
okay.
people think they can
Yeah,
come in?
prop 'em up.
Up to 3 viewers. Welcome. At home.
The back.
Get it, what it is, what it does, what it is, what it is. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking new hits. Get
Oh,
it,
yeah.
shot, pick, strap, walk in, a little bit of Harlem.
I apologize, everyone at home. Oh, yeah, over. Everyone at home that just had to hear us rap, up close and personal, our bad.
Yup.
Hello.
We need a better entrance song. What's a good entrance song?
We come on, people at home, comment something. We need a good song. People are arriving.
Entrance song.
Entrance song.
Give me a song.
No. Well.
Sycamore.
Oh. Music is too loud. Barely can hear you. Oh, sorry, guys. That's awkward.
Out for now. We'll give refreshment music.
Ooh. Yep. There it is. Wow, people are rolling in. I don't know if I just made it way better or way worse. So if you want to give me some input.
Oh, you should definitely do replay.
Too late now. Too many people.
Okay. Yep.
I'll give the-
So. Oh, that's way too loud. That's way too loud. There we
No,
go.
We're just gonna say
Stan's
for the
not here,
freshmen.
so. Oh yeah, make sure everyone's sitting in seats with the green markers, please. That's too loud, everyone. Sorry, guys. All 5 of you at home.
There's a delay.
People always like, I want to be farthest as possible from people. You know, it's like way up there.
Feel free to sit in the front
Yeah,
section.
guys, come on. Are we that scary?
I only bite occasionally.
Are we gonna play? No. No, we're not. You know what, Annie? This is your time to
You
shine.
guys can come down here too. We don't bite. We're pretty friendly people.
Oh,
if you want
viewers quickly rising on the stream. Welcome. And I know it's weird for people that are actually here to hear me addressing people that are not here.
No one.
But
no one wants
it's
to
all
come down
about
here?
equity, as
No?
Mike Barry would say. So thank you for coming, everyone at home.
Remember green
Welcome.
tape. Green tape.
Just everyone's aware,
none of
comment
that.
section is open.
Green tape.
So if you have
you're doing
any
good. You are my favorite
questions
junior
throughout
right now.
this, please feel free to do it. Or if I'm doing a terrible
Gentlemen in
job
the hats
at
in the front
controlling audio
row.
or visuals,
You need to separate
please let
so
me
we don't
know
get in
because
trouble, please.
I'm not very good at this.
Not my rules. Green tape, one more.
Grid tape.
My man. Thank
Come on,
you.
guys.
Green tape, everyone.
tape, green tape.
Green tape's your best friend.
We love the green tape.
Green tape. Green tape.
Oh, we lost 5 people on the stream. Thank you.
they didn't
Thanks for leaving.
The green tape pissed them
That
off.
was my favorite.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, I get to watch people slowly leave.
This is the right one, right?
Welcome everybody. You know, you could sit up here if you chose to.
You could.
Yeah,
Yes,
Bert knows
Alex,
what's
thank
good. Come
you.
on, guys.
Bert, I know you do.
And he goes skydiving.
We have more favorite juniors.
He's a real cool cat.
Green tape. Green tape. Green tape.
People at home, I hope you're enjoying your view of Robin's head right now, because that's all you can see. We're gonna switch the view. You're good, Robin. Just exactly.
Want to say this, but you have to separate.
Can't be that close.
Green tape.
Green tape's your best friend.
See the green tape?
Green tape.
Keep it moving. Come on.
Green tape.
Green tape.
Green tape. Green tape.
Green
Green
tape.
tape. Green tape.
Yeah. Life's crazy.
It should just
No,
be
that's
2
what the green
seats.
tape is.
If you want to be slightly
Go,
closer, you
go
can.
two. Go two. Yeah. That's fine.
About arms.
I'll allow it. Well, oh, people at home, more of you have joined. Welcome. We're just getting settled in here. Well,
I need to let Mike into the Zoom.
ooh, that is too bad. Mine says 14. I don't know what's going on.
Who thinks Mike is
Oh.
in the Zoom? Admit you.
Yeah, me too. But this, I'm just gonna go off of this because it says 16. Oh, Ethan finally let me in the Zoom. Thanks, Ethan.
Yeah, he said he is. He hasn't been until 12.
Ooh. Sorry, guys.
That could have got bad.
Oh, uh-oh. All right, well, that's awkward. Yep. Can you go somewhere else? That'd be really good. No one actually knows what I'm talking about either, so that's really funny.
Kelly Braley has arrived.
Kelly Braley and Carrie and who else is here that I know?
You know, like, juniors roughly are in person?
Yeah. Okay, that would,
Yeah, I can see.
well, then that would be weird because there's only 19 people on the stream, yeah, right? We have very few people at home, so if you're on the stream, I appreciate you. Junior class decided against the stream, I guess. Oh, they have a minute. They have a minute. We're good. Never mind, guys. Jump the gun a little bit.
We'll wait until like 12:02 because
Ooh.
a lot of
I'm not here to judge quite yet. We'll give it a couple minutes. Carrie, how do you feel about this?
I'm feeling really good.
Thank you. Thanks for the input. Oh, it's going up. It's going up. Woo! 17 people on the stream.
That's what I'm talking
Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. The chat is open. You have questions, ask them in the chat. Is the chat open? The live chat is active. Yep. I did it right. Hey, Kelly. Shannon Hargraves. She's on the stream. You can tell her. A message from Callie, Shannon.
Shannon, I love
Please
you.
sit with 2 seats in between you and the person next to you.
Green tape,
please.
everybody. Look for the green tape. Group of 3 girls sitting directly in front of me. That is at you. Oh, awkward. I'm seeing only 1 seat apart over on that side. I'm not sure if I'm going to carry or not. I think I might let it slide. You guys better not raise any concerns or else this is going to be a problem. Oh, there's 31 people on the stream. Hey, guys. We're just yelling at people for not sitting apart.
No, 43.
40. I have 31. Our technology is, one of us is wrong. That's the issue. But I think that is enough Well, oh, they're coming in quick now. I think that's enough for us to get going, and it's also time, and this is a long forum. So, welcome everybody. Uh-oh, people have started arriving just as I said that. Okay. Well, that worked really good. Welcome to the forum, everybody. We're going to talk about Fang Fest. We're going to talk about some good, fun stuff. Mike Barry's here. He's going to join us on Zoom, hopefully without a delay this time. So is Annie. Annie's just here for a good time. Hey, guys. First things first, we're going to listen to Georgia about some community council updates.
Hi, guys. Just a couple updates from the community council end. So a couple weeks ago, we passed the proposal for the daily schedule for next year, and that was passed by the school board, so that is gonna go. And so if you guys have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me or anybody else. But we have a lot to cover right now, so do that afterwards. And then we also just passed the protection proposal that I talked about in the previous forum, and that is going to the school board in a couple of weeks, and we'll see where that goes from there. So that's all I have. So just, you can email me if you have any questions, or we have a community council meeting next Monday, and that is in room Annex 1, 16, and 17, or the link will be on the school website.
About that, sorry. Also, on the community council Instagram page will be the link to the Zoom if you want to join us for that, people at home or here.
Nice.
All right. So with that, discussion of Fang Fest. Fang Fest is going to happen this year. Hopefully everybody has seen the week of Fang Fest is going to be April 19th through the 23rd, the week right before April break. You guys are all juniors, so I'm not going to go through explaining Fang Fest again, unless, is there anyone new here? Don't think so? Wasn't expecting it. Okay. How is Fang Fest going to work this year? It's going to be different, and we're going to try to make it as normal as possible, but you're going to have to stick with us. So we're going to talk about assemblies, how the scoring is going to work, how dressing up is going to work, virtual events, and in-person and remote status is also going to be a big factor. Okay, so how is the scoring going to work this year? Scoring is going to work, each event is going to be scored 1 through 4 points. Winners of events get 4 points. The person who comes in fourth gets 1 point. And unless your grade does not participate, they'll get points for every event they go to. Scoreable events are dressing up, coin wars, which I'll explain in a minute, hallways, dances, and after-school events. The biggest change about this year is teachers now have the ability, kind of like Harry Potter style, to take away and add points to your grade for Fang Fest. So, for example, say a junior goes up to a freshman hallway and tears a piece of paper down, something like that. A teacher has the ability to take away a point. They do that by emailing me, texting me, coming up to me in the hallway, either anything like that, and just letting me know, and then minus point. An exception to that is if a student then maybe goes and puts that piece of paper back up, or they help out a freshman who dropped their books or something, and they see good community bonding, you can get points for your grade for doing good acts as well. So that's important for teachers to know and important for students to know. We have a question.
Are you aware that punishing a group for one person's actions is classified as a war crime?
I am now. Thank you.
I actually think that Fang Fest is considered guerrilla warfare, so I think it works out.
Yeah, so it's kind of accurate in the purpose. But yeah, Harry Potter style, supposed to add some fun and accountability for everyone.
All about accountability. If no one does anything bad, then it won't be an issue.
Beautiful.
That's the point.
Keep that in
Another
mind.
question?
We're hoping none of
I
them.
don't- I'm not sure
pretty
if
sure the
that's
teachers
gonna
are
be an
going to
issue.
be hopefully fair. I mean,
Yeah, that's an integrity issue. I don't think that I think this is being overthought a little bit.
yeah.
And that we'll take that one question and then we'll move on and save questions for the end.
Is there anything stopping like any grade from self-sabotaging themselves and blaming it on like a different grade?
I mean, we have cameras now, so
Not an issue.
if you
You
do
guys are
that,
getting
disqualified.
really deep
We'll make
into
that rule
this.
now. Moving on.
This is the most interaction I've had at any forum so far. It's kind of cool. Yeah, don't think too deeply into this. This is kind of just to add accountability for people. But
We'll do questions at the end.
moving on. There's a lot of stuff to cover, so I'm going to try to get as much done as possible. All right, I know the slide kind of messes up, but this year, we're going to start with Gold and Black Day on Monday. Wednesday was supposed to say Class Color Day. I didn't change that. That's my fault. So obviously, you guys are juniors, so you're going to be red, white, and blue, and that's going to happen on Wednesday. Gold and Black's going to happen on Monday. And the recycled grade themes for Tuesday and Thursday means all the themes that you guys generated or the entire school generated for class themes that didn't get voted on are then going to be recycled for school-wide themes, and then those themes are going to get voted on, if that makes sense. And then, so obviously assemblies are on Monday and Friday. They're all going to be outside, and I'll explain in more detail how assemblies are going to work in a minute. So the event schedule for the week, there's going to be after-school activities, and there's going to be remote activities for students. So starting with Monday. Monday is going to be a movie night, meaning there's no activity right after school, but later that night, we'll arrive at dusk, as Ollie says. We're going to have a projector. People can come on the turf, set up with chairs and blankets, kind of just hang out, obviously with masks on, and watch a movie, kind of just community bonding. There's no points related to this event, just for pure fun. And there is a possibility of food trucks. We don't know if that's going to happen yet, but we're looking into it. So that's pretty cool. Tuesday, scavenger hunt. There's going to be teams of 2. People go out and go to their area to find an object. The grade that comes back with the most objects win. Wednesday, Jedi Night. Hopefully everyone here knows what Jedi Night is. There is going to be a capacity to this, so it's going to be the first come, first serve, meaning if you show up late, you aren't going to play. That's going to be tournament style. So typically it starts with juniors versus sophomores, and then whoever wins that goes on to the championship game. And then Thursday is going to be kickball, same style, first come, first serve, and tournament style, same as Jedi Night. And then Friday, we need some people to help after the assembly and clean up hallways. That's kind of an important factor because we can't just leave all the stuff in the hallways. It's really important that people help clean up, kind of the Sauhegan way to help do that.
Be nice.
So for virtual events, we don't quite know which events are going to happen on which days yet. We have a lot of ideas, and a couple seniors who are remote came forward yesterday to help the planning of that. Because they're remote, they have really good ideas on how they think remote games can go, and it's going to be fun. So if you're interested in that and helping out plan some of these events, we're going to have a meeting on Monday. It's partly community council, but mostly going to be SAC. So come on down, and we're going to be doing that. So if you have ideas, definitely include those on Monday of next week. And big thing, not a lot of teachers participate in these events after school, and we're really trying to emphasize we want teachers to come down and play. Like, Bert, I want you to play kickball. Who doesn't want to play kickball with Bert? Bert's coming down, hopefully. So everyone come on down, teachers come down. We want to have fun together, community bonding, and a couple points in there for winning your event.
Update from Kelly Braley, just a reminder that remote students can come to the after-school events.
Yeah.
But we have to be safe, COVID-wise.
I didn't mention that. Any student that's remote can come after school to play events. That is allowed. Coin wars. So we're not going to do penny wars this year, and the main reason of that is I don't want to go sort through all your dirty coins and figure out which are points and which aren't points. So it's going to be done by weight. So the grade with the most weight of coins in the bin is going to win. That's pretty self-explanatory. Again, the winner only gets 4 points for their grade, not however many coins you have, because that was kind of confusing last year. So definitely bring down coins. At the end of the week, all the money from all the grades is going to go to a charity. We don't know where we're going yet, but the more money, the greater. Wellness Day. So normally this year we've had a flex day. And we're not going to have a flex day on Fang Fest week, but we are going to have a wellness day, meaning it's going to go gold, black, wellness day. So we're not going to have classes that Friday. We're really trying to center around community bonding, mental and physical health to end off the week, going into vacation. So you guys have all experienced a wellness day before, but it's going to be pretty similar to that, meaning there's going to be or however many stations we have. People can go to whatever station they want. They have to sign up for it.
It is not optional.
Yeah, you can choose to be remote. Or you can choose whatever stations you want, a remote station or an in-person station, but you are expected to be there. And I mean, if you don't show up, you're not going to get points for your grade for dressing up anyways. So kind of a big day to come out. It's going to be a lot of fun, no educational purposes, just mental and physical health. So I think that's going to be a great day, and we're going to end that day with the closing assembly like usual. So it's going to be a really fun day. Oh, and that day is also a half day. So it's going to be an early release. So yeah, good day. Assemblies. Assemblies are going to be outside, like I mentioned earlier. Everyone's going to have to be on the turf. The stadium is not big enough for everyone to stand in to be socially distant, even though we're outside. So this is kind of the layout of how it's going to go. Obviously, you guys are red, so that's where the juniors are mostly going to be. In that area, it's going to be coned off or with string or cones. We don't know how that's going to work yet, but that's going to be the junior area that they stay in. It might have to be done by advisory as well, so we know what students are coming in contact with who. We haven't finalized the details of this yet, but this is the basic layout. The in-box area with the black circle around it, that's where the MCs are going to be, and that's where all the games are going to take place. So the school's already bought staging for that, so the MCs will be elevated so we can see the MCs. The dances will happen on the stage, meaning there's going to have to be a reduced amount of people for the dances. But more details are going to come about that later. Hallways. Hallways are still happening. Obviously, those are some of the hallways from last year. The difference with hallways this year is we can't just have a mass amount of students coming in at once. So we're going to have to split it up a little bit with time slots and signups. We're most likely going to do it through, there's going to be a lot of preparation through advisories. So there's going to be a coordinator. They're going to have to say, hey, this advisory should make this, and then bring it whenever their advisory signs up to go. But if we only have like 20 people who sign up in total who want to decorate the hallway, then those 20 people can come in whenever they want because it's a small enough group. So if you're not interested in doing the hallway and you kind of just want to hang out, maybe not the year to do this. So for the people who really want to decorate and really get into it, definitely sign up to do it and have fun. Oh, while I'm here, dances are also going to happen. Kind of mentioned it earlier. They're going to have to be in a reduced size. So the idea was brought up yesterday about tryouts. So we may have to do tryouts for the dances, which is kind of a funny thought. But each grade can kind of do it however they want it. If a few enough people sign up in general, obviously they no need for tryouts. But yeah, so dances are going to happen. It's going to be done on the stage, staging outside. I think it's 24 by 19 feet, so it's a pretty big staging area. So plenty of room for that. And if people really want to, they can dance directly in front of the stage as well. So yeah, dances are definitely going to be fun. Oh, yeah.
You're saying reduced amount, like how much? 20 to 25, right?
Yeah, it's like
20
about 20 to
also-
25 people.
People at home can't hear them, so if we get a question, we should probably repeat.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
So
guys
quite-
how many people could do the dance? 20 to 25.
Yeah. In-person and remote status. So a couple of people were upset about this yesterday, but I'm going to explain it the same way. To be in person for Fang Fest, you need to be in person for all of Segment 9. So a couple people had some concerns about that, and I definitely am taking that into consideration. I'm going to talk to Mike and Kelly, see what they have to say about it. But as of now, we're going to reopen the status for Segment 9 because it's already closed. And if you want to be in person for Fang Fest, you have to be in person for all of Segment 9 to be there.
Which is, as Georgia pointed out earlier,
12 days.
12 days of school.
Plus Fang Fest week, yeah. So,
12 additional. So
yeah, I mean, it's, the one exception is kind of the Friday forum, or not the forum, the assembly. They said that we might be able to have remote students come in for that. That's still in debate. But as of now, if you want to be in person, you got to be in person for all of Segment 9.
Yeah.
In that, the teachers are just going to submit how many students in their advisory dressed up that day, and that's going to include remote kids too. So, like, say a remote kid has to wear or have something on their background, they can't just like hold up like a red piece of paper. Like, that's not going to work. So that way we can have remote kids getting dress up points and in-person kids too. And and then I'm going to add up all the total number of people that dressed up that day, and then divide it by the total number of people in your class, and that's going to be the percentage that dressed up, and then whoever has the highest percentage gets the most points. Last point before we do questions is we're having a meeting on Monday, like I mentioned earlier. It's mainly going to be about Fang Fest. It's going to be a lot of community council people there, but please come down. There should be a Zoom link that was already created that we'll distribute. And please, if you have ideas about in-person games, remote games, anything about Fang Fest, this is definitely the meeting to go through. We're going to be in room A116, Chris Brooks' room, if you know what that room is.
So,
Yeah.
to everyone at home that just got disconnected for 3 minutes, we lost Wi-Fi, and we're back, and we're sorry. You just missed a quick safety briefing. I'm sure you all know. We'll put the PowerPoint on a Google Classroom. Very sorry.
So as of now, any questions? Yeah. Fire usage policy?
Let's just say that I'm like, okay, I was gonna do some fire things.
No.
The policy is do not include fire in any aspect. That is our current policy on fire.
I got like this sword.
I don't think swords are allowed either.
No weapons.
If it's pointy
fire,
and or on fire, please do not bring it on school grounds.
that will get Fang Fest shut down, so don't do that.
Hey guys, I can't hear Sammy. Thanks.
Okay, if we're doing Black and Gold Day on Monday and having the assembly on Monday, and we don't want race like intermingled on that spot, would it be kind of difficult to track because everyone's kind of wearing like the same colors? Like, Jimmy, this is a really
No, that is an excellent point.
Heather Blaze is the best resource officer ever, and she just
She
knows
will know.
everyone's face, even under gold paint. And we have faith in her.
Yeah, that's an
We'll
excellent,
bust the perps.
that's an excellent point, and we're going to try to kind of mark it off with rope, but you are right. We're doing Black and Gold Day Monday this year to kind of start the week off with community, like we're all one Sauhegan, so it's kind of the idea behind it of doing Black and Gold on Monday, but that is an excellent point. We'll definitely try to mark off areas to make it really clear where people need to be. Yeah.
What movie are we watching on movie night?
We don't know yet.
To
Something
be
school
determined.
appropriate, though.
There'll probably be a vote on that on a
Yeah,
classroom.
that's a
of some
good
sort.
point. Most likely there is going to be another forum once we have the fine details down, but this is the general overview.
So if weather like doesn't permit us going outside, is there like a backup for that? Like if there's like a natural disaster?
That's a great question. Brenna asked if it rains, what do we do?
Most likely we'll break it into 2 assemblies and we'll split people up. It's not going to be as fun, and we're really just knocking on wood and crossing our fingers that it doesn't rain. Yeah, we get a giant tarp over the field. It'll work.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
You know, maybe we can just handle a little rain. Put a rain jacket on and just.
Yeah.
Incorporate it. Oh, wait, I missed one? Oh,
Yep.
Yeah. When would the decoration of hallways take place?
So that's going to be the same Thursday night. Yeah.
Thursday for hallways.
One more. Which one is the junior hallway? Is it gonna be the same one as it was like every year, or do we have different hallways?
So probably the freshmen moved, like they move every year. I have no idea where they are. But they have a different hallway this year that they do primarily in classes. And Betsy was bringing up the idea that they should have that hallway because they're in that hallway. But there's nothing finalized yet, so we don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Betsy. Yeah. Yes.
As long as the seniors get the mini gym.
All right. Any last questions?
Kelly Braley would like to speak. Oh, one more question.
Yeah, one more question. Say that again? Yes. That is going to be, that was synchronized. Well done, Ollie. Yeah, that's most likely going to be on the Wednesday day again. I haven't talked to the art, she's new this year. I don't remember, like Sylvia? Stephanie, yeah. I emailed Sylvia. I don't know. It's not really us. I emailed her. She hasn't responded yet. So as long as she's willing to host that, or we get another teacher too, it's going to happen. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
We are taking online questions. Just chat them. I haven't seen any, but I could be wrong.
Karina?
A lot of them are fire related.
They're all just about the movie now.
Oh, movie? We don't know what the
That's gonna
movie
be
is
like
yet.
Black gold.
Kelly, please.
Do I have to use that thing?
I mean, no, yeah, actually, for the people at home, yes.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
Goodness. All right, guys, one last thing I want to put on your radar before you go. Save the date. May 22nd is going to be the junior class prom / semi / something along those lines. So I think it goes without saying that we obviously can't do a combined junior senior prom of 400 people this year. So Shirley and Ann Clifton Waite and Mike and I have been working on trying to figure out what's going to be best to give you guys. Are you guys good? You're just being like rude. Like a lot.
Stop talking. Left corner.
Outstanding. Thank you so much. I'll answer. Let me get through it, and then maybe it'll answer your question. Hang on one second. So it's going to be here on campus, outdoors, under a big, beautiful, lighted tent with sides and high top tables and food trucks and all sorts of other fun things. The planning's just begun, so if you want to get involved in the planning of what that night looks like, Shirley will be waiting outside the door to get your name, an email or cell, however you want to get in touch, be contacted, and then we can keep going with the planning. Go ahead. May 22nd. Oh, neat. Okay. Cool.
Figure it out.
Yeah, no, that one's on me. We'll figure it out. We'll move it. It'll be okay. Cool. Good talk. I'm glad you were here today. That's kind of a big deal. That's a very large oversight on my part. So save the date for the musical that night, and stay tuned for when your awesome prom-like event is going to take place. Shirley, I'll meet you in your office. Great.
All right, have a good day, everyone.
Email Tracy that info.
Good. Hello. Oh, thank you. Back at it. Are we playing 24 Karat Magic?
Unmute it.
Quick, unmute everything.
There should be an
They're finishing up.
Hey, Betsy.
We'll figure that out.
All right, Ollie, hit play. Hey. Music's just for you, Betsy.
Betsy Wallish. The freshman's secret weapon. People at home, there's a couple questions. If you're still there, I'll answer them very quick. Like, we don't know when prom is because of the musical now. No fire. And movie, we don't know. So we'll be outside. We'll be sectioned off. No swords. Definitely no swords. What y'all trying to do? Hey everybody, please sit up front and make sure that your seat has green tape on it, please. Green tape, front section. Bobo, hands to yourself. Bobo! There he is. People joining us at home, feel free to use the chat. You're over there now. Feel free to use the chat to ask any questions. We're going to try to save questions for the end, but if you have questions that are urgent, ask them or comments. We will silently read them. Georgia giggles, that's on you.
People can move up that way too. You guys definitely need to stay spread out. So.
Stay spread out. I see some people over here that only have one seat. I believe it is 2 seats between tape.
Green
Make
tape.
sure your seat has tape on it.
I cannot preach. I gotta show 'em how I can get it in.
People can
Might
go
be too,
that
we
way.
might need to open the back section if you are a large grade of in-person people. But please fill the front before we start filling the back. This whole area is empty.
I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only.
Come on down, folks. No one wants to sit in the front row? Come on, guys. We have a good time up here.
Up there too. Don't be afraid to.
Yeah, now we got some takers for the front row.
Hey, what is this? It's not gonna work.
You're going to have to make this group of people 2 rows. I am almost 100% certain.
Betsy, can we send some people that way?
Okay, for people that are just entering,
Multiple
start to
seats.
go up,
Just
start to
spread
go
out.
up. There's a lot of you.
Go up there.
We are overwhelmed. You don't have to go all the way up. You just have to go a little up.
Should be 2 seats
That's
in
fine,
between
I
you
guess.
guys.
Okay. We promise we're usually really nice.
There should be 2
But we're going to yell at you about your seats now.
Come on, Boo-Boo.
Top left corner, we already know that's not gonna work out. Sam.
There's an entire
Not
middle
even a
section,
little bit.
everybody.
Okay.
Middle section.
No food or drink in the theater. As Georgia has her lunch delivered.
There should be 2 seats in between everybody.
2 seats.
2 seats in between everybody. People at the top and the middle row.
That's like
2 seats between everybody.
Oh, I'm gonna quickly switch the view to the Betsy cam. People at home, you're welcome.
Sam, move.
There is still not 2 seats between people
Look
up
for
there.
the green tape.
There it is, but now there's 0
green
seats. There's so many rows, guys. You can make it so
Green
that
Green tape.
there is at least 3 rows with 0 people and at least 5 rows full of people, and that is not how this works.
What Andy said.
I like that guy.
That was fun.
It's gonna be fun, guys. We're gonna make it a good time. You just have to not be super close to your friends. If you whisper loudly to them, we might still not hear you.
All right.
It's possible.
Georgia, kick us off. Here you go. Oh, okay.
Thanks. Hi, guys. Most of you I haven't even seen since freshman senior day, so this is very exciting. We're all back together, sort of. Just so you guys know, online, I am managing the chat. I can see all that you write, and I will answer your questions.
Your names are also attached.
Your names are also there, so keep it PG. Okay, so I just have a few community council updates. So a couple of weeks ago, we passed the daily schedule for next year. And so there's lots of details about that. I don't have time to go into that right now because it's a busy, busy form. So feel free to email me if you have any questions about that. Just my student email. My name's Georgia Craven, so you can probably find that. And then last week, or a couple weeks ago, we passed the protection proposal, and that is going to be moving to the school board in the next couple of weeks, and then we'll see where that goes from there. So yeah, any community council stuff, you can ask me and email me, and we'll be having a meeting about FangFest. Ethan will talk about that a little later next Monday, that we want people to come to and help plan. So that's all I got.
All right. You guys excited for your first FangFest?
Yeah!
That was mostly teachers. That was funny. All right.
Get ready
I'm
to
sure a
be
lot of
featured
you-
on the Facebook page.
Nancy's over in her corner, very excited. All right, so let's get into it. What is FangFest? FangFest is Sauhegan's Spirit Week on steroids.
On steroids.
On steroids.
If you
It's
had any
very
idea
fun.
how many times we've said that.
It's a week entirely filled with friendly competition, community bonding, new connections, and a whole lot of fun. So it's a great week. This is how normally we do assemblies. As you can see, everyone in the gym. Obviously, that's not going to happen this year, but you can see everyone's dressed up. Like, not even a single person isn't wearing their class color. So everyone dresses up. Everyone gets into it. It's a great week. Betsy will get you fired up if you're not already fired
Betsy
up.
will push you ahead of the game.
Just wait.
Your
Just
hallway will be better than ours, and it is Betsy Wallish's doing.
All right. So how a typical week goes, it's going to be a little different this year, but how it normally goes is Monday is your grade color theme. You guys are obviously green, so everyone would wear green on Monday. That Monday, there would be an assembly at the end of the day. This is the shorter of the two assemblies. And then after school every day, there is a after-school event that gets points for your grade. Tuesday and Thursday are both school-wide themes, meaning everybody in the school dresses up under that same theme. In years in the past, I'm trying to think of, like, what did we do last year? We did Spy Day. No.
Characters like
Yeah, like,
Jojo Siwa.
yeah. I think it was Celebrity Day. Celebrity Day.
Absolutely no idea
So,
what I was last
That's always fun because everyone does their own little twist on the theme. Wednesday is Gold and Black Day typically, meaning every single person wears their gold and black, showing their Saber spirit. And again, after school activity. And then Friday is, no, it's different this year, but this is a typical year, Georgia. Anyways, Friday is a grade theme. You guys haven't generated your ideas for a theme yet, but you will after this forum, so stay tuned for that. Every grade votes on their own theme, and then they dress up whatever that theme is under that category. There's the big assembly at the end of the week on Friday, and then at the end of that week, after that assembly, there's hallway cleanup, and I will explain why we are cleaning up the hallways.
Because it's the right thing to do.
So the point system. This week is a week of friendly competition, so there is a winner of Fang Fest. Points can be scored for how many people dress up, if you win your after-school activity, if you win your hallway, coin wars, which I'll explain. There's dances that you can get points for. All of these events, even if one person in your grade participates, you will get points for being there. So the more participation, the better. Hallways and dances. So last year, on the bottom left, that was the hallway that the freshmen generated. I think it won, and because
it did.
Betsy over there.
Mario Kart, great theme.
Mario Kart was the theme.
You also have the shortest hallway. It's not fair, but it's fine.
It's all right. It's the most condensed one. So the juniors last year, our grade, we were circus, so that was our hallway. So basically, as you see, you decorate your hallway according to your grade theme. There's a couple rules for like fire hazards and stuff like that, but we don't need to get into the details about that now. But you can make props, you can put stuff on the walls. Obviously, we had balloons. You guys made Mario Kart carts. Typically, some sort of way to include everyone's name or picture in the hallway is there. It's great. It's a lot of fun. And that happens on Thursday after school. So right before the last day of the week, Friday. So how is Fang Fest? Oh, my bad. I skipped dances. There's also dances that happen at the closing assembly. So that dance is typically around, typically 20 to 30 people in the grade will do the dance. Betsy will hook you guys up with a plan and who's going to lead it and stuff like that. She'll get all that locked down for you guys, so you don't need to worry about that this year. Next year, kind of on your own. But yeah, everyone dances. The dance is coordinated to your theme. And then at the end of the week during the assembly, those couple of kids that are in the dance will do the entire dance in front of the grade, or in front of the school, actually. So it's a lot of fun. Everyone cheers you on. Great way to show and express your theme. All right, so how is Fang Fest going to work this year? Due to COVID, obviously it's going to be a little different. But we'll get into that. And I'm sorry that your first Fang Fest has to be different, but could be more fun. Who knows? All right, so when is Fang Fest? Fang Fest is the week of April 19th to the 23rd. That's the week right before April break. Typically, Fang Fest happens the week right before February break, but we push it off this year so we can do stuff outside. This was our grade last year. Lots of fun. You can see us partying up the red and blue. So what's going to be different this year? Basically, all these things are going to be different. And there's going to be remote status people, and there's going to be in-person status people, which is probably going to be the biggest change. So we're planning a remote way to do it and an in-person way to do it. So stay tuned for that as we get into that. How the points are going to work this year. I know this is a lot of information. We'll take questions at the end. The point system this year. Every event is going to be scored 1 through 4 points. The person who comes in first for that event gets 4 points. The person who comes in fourth gets 1 point. Unless your grade does not participate at all, you will always get points for events. That's really important to note. So even if you're the only one there, you gotta come. You gotta get those points for your grade. The only one that has more points is dress-up themes because that's all about participation too. So the more participation, the more points. So participate. All the scoreable events are dressing up, coin wars, hallways, dances, and after-school events. The biggest thing about this year, and I'm sure teachers are already looking at the bottom, teachers can change points. Yes, they can. We're going to do it Harry Potter style. So teachers can take away a point and also add a point to your grade or any other grade in the school. Basically, the way this is going to work is sometimes in the past there's been misconducts or poor Fang Fest behaviors, and that would get points drawn away from your grade. But if a teacher sees you helping out another grade, like say someone can't reach the top of the hallway and hold up the paper, if another grade comes and helps and does that out, you can get points for your grade. They're going to be added one at a time or taken away one at a time. And the way that happens is teachers just email me, text me, come up to me in person. I'm in person, so I'm going to be here. However you want to get hold of me, and I'll add that or subtract that from the class points. So that kind of just adds a little bit of accountability, a little more fun, a little Harry Potter spin to it. All right, how is this week going to go? I know I messed up the slide and I haven't fixed it yet, but Monday is going to be gold and black. Wednesday is going to be class color. So that's my bad. So the week's going to go gold, black, and then at the end of the week, there's going to be a wellness day. So there's going to be no classes that day. I'll explain that in a minute. That's different than most years. Tuesday and Thursday, all of the themes that were generated by the school are then going to be recycled, that if they weren't voted on and they weren't won, so like a grade, say we had the idea of pirates, but then none of the grades used pirates as their class theme, is then going to be rethought of for a school-wide theme, if that makes sense. All right. The event schedule. So I'm going to explain the in-person events. The virtual events haven't been guaranteed a go yet, but these are some of the ideas that we've thought of, and it might work like this, it might not. So for in-person events, this is actually the same for virtual and remote students. Or that didn't make sense. In-person students and virtual students. We're going to have a movie night that night, meaning there's no activity right after school, but later we are going to arrive at dusk, as Oliver likes to say.
We ride at
and we're going to have a projector, and we're going to project a movie on the turf, so you guys can bring some lawn chairs, blankets, warm clothes, obviously with masks on. Come and hang out, watch the movie together. It's all about community bonding. There's no points related to this event, so it's going to be purely fun. This has never happened before, so we're going to hope to start a tradition maybe and have that movie night Monday night. And there is the possibility of food trucks. We don't know if that's going to happen yet, but it's a possibility.
Ooh. I'm just here for ad libs at this
so
point.
Tuesday, scavenger hunt day, meaning whoever comes is going to be given an area or an object to go find. You have a time limit. You go and get that object, probably teams of 2. You're going to come back to the designated location. Whichever grade gets the most objects will win that day. And as long as everyone participates, everyone gets points. It's pretty self-explanatory. Jedi Night. Do you guys know what Jedi Night is?
You guys are in for a treat. Imagine, I don't know how to describe it even. It's like dodgeball, but you build forts around yourself.
Yeah,
and
it's
there's
pretty fun.
Large sticks, and there's a Jedi with a baseball bat.
It's like a dodgeball with forts. It's pretty cool. It's been approved as long as everyone hand sanitizes beforehand, and it's outside anyways, it's going to be good.
We'll have at the next forum, I think there's a YouTube video of people playing it, and we'll try to give you like a play-by-play of how it
we'll give you a play-by-play on how to win. So it's going to be tournament style. 2 grades go against each other, and then the winner of that grade then progresses to the championship. And then kickball, everyone knows kickball. That's going to work the same way. It's going to be tournament style, 2 grades, and the championship. And then Friday after school is going to be cleaning your hallway. So we don't need everyone to come in because we can't have everyone, but we're asking a few people to come in and clean up the hallways. I'm presuming a bunch of you take the bus too, so obviously if you have to take the bus, you don't have to come clean the hallway, but if you have the chance, please come clean the hallway. We can't leave the hallway. As you saw, there's a lot of decorations that go into those hallways, and we can't just leave that stuff up there. It's not fair to the janitors, and it's not the stuff you can weigh.
It also just it literally is kind of fun actually, because you're just going and like tearing stuff down and throwing
If
it.
You ever
It takes
just wanna
like 10, 15 minutes. You just rip it down.
destruct something, it's really, that's it.
It's a good
pretty
time.
fun. Just start ripping stuff off walls. So yeah, there's also going to be murals. This happens every year. A couple people in your grade will paint a mural, and you'll have a time limit. It's correlated to your theme, and then shown in front of the entire school on Friday at the assembly. It's really cool. Beautiful pieces get made. Really, really cool stuff. I wish I had a picture of yours last year, but it was really cool. And for remote students, what's going to happen is there's going to be a photography one done, meaning people can go out and take pictures and edit them however they want. They're going to be, they have to be related to your class theme, but then they can submit those pictures, and then they probably can't be shown at the closing assembly just because it's remote, but they will be put up online so people know what they are, who can see them, and stuff like that. The other virtual events have not been finalized yet. A group of remote seniors just came to me yesterday and said they have really good ideas, so we're going to start going with that. So stay tuned for that.
And remote students can go to the after-school activities in person if they wish, but obviously masks and COVID procedure must be followed.
Yeah. I'll get a little bit more into that when we get into the remote or in-person status. So coin wars. Typically we'll do penny wars, which is you put in a bunch of pennies, pennies add points, quarters take away points, but we're not going to do that this year. It's confusing, and I have to count like 1,000 pennies, which I'm not going to do. So we're just going to do it by coins this year, meaning bring coins. There's going to be bins. You put in the coins related to your grade, and at the end of the week, whichever bin weighs the most with coins is the winner, and that's obviously the winner gets 4 points. And at the end of the week, all of the money that was raised is going to go to a donation. We don't know where yet, but we're going to figure that out soon. And so yeah, even if you want to throw like cash in there just to donate, that's good too. It's all going to charity, so anything is good. But coins are what we're looking for that weight. Wellness Day. So like I mentioned, the Friday of Fang Fest is going to be a wellness day. This is not typical, but because we have a flex day this year, we didn't want to add like a weird day of classes into it. So we thought a wellness day on Friday is a great way to end the week, really focus on community bonding, mental and physical health. You guys haven't experienced a wellness day in the past, but kind of think like Field Day Wilkins, sort of, kind of that type of vibe. So there's going to be stations. You sign up for whatever station you want to go to, and then you attend that event. There's going to be remote ones, and there's going to be in-person ones. So those stations, like in past years, we've done yoga, basketball, come pet my dog. You just hang out with like a dog. It's so fun. I think we've done
campfire singing sessions.
Yeah, we've done all sorts of stuff. So there's something for everyone to do. You'll find something you'll enjoy. You can sign up with your friends. It's just a good time. And then obviously that day will end with the closing assembly, which we're about to get into. So assemblies. Assemblies are going to be outside. And we can't put everyone in the stadium, in the bleachers, because that's not enough spacing for everyone to be. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to be on the turf. Obviously, you guys are green, so that green marked off section is where you're primarily going to stay. It's most likely going to have to be done by advisory, so students are going to have to be within their advisory so we know who was near who. Kind of adds a little bit of more distance between people, and you guys are kind of closer with your advisory people anyways. So that's kind of how it's going to have to work. It's not typically by advisory during Fang Fest, but because of COVID, we're going to have to switch some things around. It hasn't been finalized yet, but that's most likely what it's going to be. You guys don't know who MCs are yet. MCs are the people who run Fang Fest. They're kind of the face of Fang Fest. They're always 4 seniors. And the MCs will basically run the assemblies, get everyone hyped up. They'll do school chants. They make a great video at the beginning of the week. And MCs are going to be in the black half circle area, and we're going to have staging. So they're going to be rised up so everyone can see them. That's on the turf. The school's already put money into getting that staging so people can see them. Obviously, they're going to have mics. Everyone can hear them, stuff like that. So it's going to be fun. And the dances that your grade does is also going to be in that area. We are going to allow people to dance on top of the stage. There's going to be a lot of restrictions within that, so it's safe. Obviously, we don't want anyone falling off the stage. And people are going to have to be kind of spaced out within that area. People can also dance slightly in front of the stage, too, on the turf. That's absolutely fine. But because of that space concern and COVID concerns, it's probably going to limit the amount of people that are in the dance. So like I said before, most likely 20 to 25 people, and there can't really be over that many people in the dance. So you might have to do tryouts for the first time in Fang Fest history, tryouts for dances. It's unique, but it'll be fun. So yeah, Betsy will have all the details, and she can help you guys out with
I
that.
actually feel like tryouts might make it so much better. Like, I know that's like, it's not very inclusive, but like usually there's like, it's like kind of chaotic. And
Yeah.
everyone that's doing it is like a skilled dancer. This could be insane.
In past history, I'll tell you this funny story. The sophomores used to get to be able to use the golf cart.
Nope.
Not anymore.
We're not gonna.
Yeah, our grade messed that up as Ollie, the lovely driver, hit somebody. They were okay. It was fine. The dance continued, but after that, we kind of got the no-go.
No more golf
carts. So, yeah. With that said, we're gonna try to keep dances a lot more safe and a lot more restrictions around that, just for that type of reason.
A few less
but
golf carts.
They're tons of fun.
The golf carts were really fun. That's too bad for you guys.
Golf carts are really fun. All right, into hallways. Normally, how the hallways work is whoever wants to come can come whenever they want, and they can just put stuff up on the walls, put their decoration. Betsy has a lot of planning that's involved in it. So there's going to be, it normally goes like that. We have 3 minutes? Holy smokes. Okay, I'm going to go quickly through that. You decorate a hallway. There's going to be time slots to sign up for that. More details will come soon. That was really fast, and I'm sorry.
We'll have another forum before Fang Fest, but we definitely want to get questions.
This is like the most important slide. That's why I'm going to skip to it. So to be in person for Fang Fest, you have to be in person for segment 9, all of segment 9. That's important to note. Segment 9 has already closed for signups, but we're reopening it so people can choose now, knowing that it's going to correlate to their Fang Fest status as well. Hopefully it's going to be just as fun online, because we're going to try to have a lot of virtual events, but we know a lot of people want to come in person for Fang Fest. So you got to be in person for segment 9 to be in person for Fang Fest. I mean, I think most of the freshmen are in person anyway, so it might not be a huge deal for you guys, but a lot of other grades are split up a lot. So yeah, that's really important to notice. But any remote status person is allowed to come into the school for after-school activities, because there's going to be a reduced amount of people and a reduced amount of like exposure to other people. So they are allowed to come in for those events, and possibly the closing assembly. We don't know if that's true yet. You guys also can't drive, so don't really know how that's going to work, but yeah. So does anyone have any questions about that? I know
Online people, I know you have questions. Please type them. It's very sad in the chat right now. But anyone.
Okay.
Could they make Fang Fest a whole separate segment?
No, that's not very safe, unfortunately. We did explore the possibility of making Fang Fest its own segment, but it would just be chaos having, you know, a class that used to have 12 in-person people all of a sudden has 30, and then there's no room in any of the classrooms, and then it's really more for the actual learning part of the school day where it's an issue. Like the games after school doesn't matter, but we don't want to overwhelm the teachers.
All right, so I know we're like almost out of time. I'm gonna go over this safely. This week's really on you guys, and by you guys, I mean the entire school. We have to be safe. If we aren't safe, if we have people running around, going into other grades during assemblies, taking their masks off, other craziest stuff that sometimes happens with Fang Fest, it will get shut down. And I've talked to Mike, I've talked to Kelly, administration. They're willing to shut Fang Fest down if it's not under control and there's safety concerns. So you really got to be safe to have a great Fang Fest. We're really, administration and SAC is really trying to put a lot into having a great week. We're putting money into it, but we need a little bit back from you guys with the safety aspect. So I know we're kind of out of time for questions, but really, really quickly, do we have any questions? There's going to be a lot more information coming soon. Yeah.
For the murals, will you guys provide the art supplies?
Yeah, you guys don't have to pay anything. We get all of that to you guys. All you got to do is paint.
You can email us with any questions as well.
Yeah, also come up to me too.
And there will be another forum.
There will be another forum. Okay, because this
Good
was.
day. Well,
Yeah. Well, maybe not today. If you want to, Betsy, you can. But try to look for your emails on Monday. Probably Monday is good. Okay, we're going to try to do this in a little bit better way. Can these half of the people go out that door and that half go out that door? Try to make it a little less chaotic.
what? Oh, sure. Bye, online people.
I need to run and move my car before my class.